Greetings, gamers, and welcome to another live stream. This week we're live streaming the exclusive PS4 Marvel's Spider-Man. This is actually a pretty solid title and an exclusive, which is interesting because you don't see many exclusives nowadays as you used to. So I'm kind of a ways in this game. I'm up to at 70%. I'm going to try my best to not be too much of a spoiler for you with what's going on in here. And I'm going to just focus on probably the odds and ends, like side missions, side quests. There's a lot of fetch quests and stuff like that in the game. Kind of odds and ends tonight will be the goal. I mean, I may have to do a little bit of the main campaign, but I'm going to try to avoid it, just for spoiler's sake for anybody out there. But super fun game. It's a good casual play. You kind of set your own difficulty to it. I left it on normal difficulty myself. But no, Sony really lucked out with this one. This is a nice, solid title by Insomniac. Not too bad at all. Very reminiscent of the Spider-Man 2 days back in the GameCube Xbox era.
Need to find that black sedan.
And this is apparently where I left off last. New equipment. Yeah, I haven't focused as much as I probably should on the odds and ends. This game has a lot going on, especially when you start it. I will admit, it's a little overwhelming. Reminds me of a little bit of a Grand Theft Auto type thing. You gotta open up the map and the areas, and then as story progresses, it opens up other side missions and challenges. Thankfully, I'm at a point that there actually is fast travel. That's what these little arrows mean. So you can fast travel to points, because even though Spider-Man can get around the city pretty speedily, but when you're on one part of the map, on one end to the other, it can chew up the time. It's almost better to speed around in a fast-tracking way. But anyway, stuff that's grayed out, I've already done, but you can retry again and try to get higher scores. So far, I've been doing mostly the spectacular level, pretty much the middle one. I haven't gotten ultimate level on any of them yet. I think on some of them I was either lazy or having a hard time. I do have minimum on a couple. But it's one of those, like anything else, it's as much as you want to put into this game is how much you're going to get out of the game, and that's what's kind of fun about it. I mean, you can ignore all the side stuff if you want, drill through the campaign, or you can take it really slow, avoid the campaign as much as possible, and as certain portions open up, then you can just concentrate on completing those before moving forward. And I was doing that a little bit in the beginning, but in the beginning I feel it's kind of hard to ignore the campaign, because you really need to at least get about, I'd say about 30% of the campaign done to kind of get enough power and things to open, because a lot of things are locked down, like certain abilities, certain gadgets that you get, things like that. I will say, out of all these side missions, probably my least favorite are these Taskmaster ones. I'm not too versatile with my knowledge of the Marvel Universe. I mean, Spider-Man and X-Men is all I really kept up with for the most part back in my younger years. Mostly Spider-Man, but X-Men I did do my fair share of. And when you have all these other characters, I really don't know when you start stretching, like this Taskmaster guy. I don't know what the heck he is all about. But it's this one's another drone challenge. So you know what the hey, let's do one of the things I don't like to do. Let's have fun with that, shall we? Wait a minute. Before I jump into that, I'm close to something I haven't done yet. These researcher tokens, which I don't even know what the heck these research tokens really give you. Nothing that great. I mean, certain things in the game just have requirements that are different.
Emails from the rapidly shrinking yet still stubbornly obtuse contingent of Spider-Man fanboys and fangirls blithely insisting he did a wonderful thing, shutting down a drug lab run by a delightful fellow whose street name seems to be, wait for it, Tombstone. Now, I'm glad he's behind bars, but do you know how Spider-Man shut this operation down? By setting it on fire. Do you know what drug labs do when you set them on fire? They explode! Spider-Man could have taken out the entire block with his criminally reckless grandstanding. Fortunately, New York's bravest, our firefighters, contained the blaze because that's their job. And if Spider-Man had any sense, he'd have turned over whatever information he had on Tombstone to the police and let New York's finest do their job. But no, he thought the best way to handle drug dealing is with arson.
Fantastic. And pretty much every time you do a mission, because the last thing I recently did was take out Tombstone, you get to listen about J. Jonah Jameson talk smack about you pretty much everything. I guess that's funny. I mean, it's funny at first, but it gets kind of old after a while, but I get why they do it. And now I see why I didn't do this one yet, because it requires a power that I do not have. So that's pretty annoying too. I didn't know if that would have told me if I highlighted it. See, it's not telling me in the description that I needed that power before I got there. So let's edge on over here, see if I can do anything at this one. As far as the way Spider-Man handles, I gotta say, it's pretty much great. At first, when I first started playing the game, I will say it seemed a little overwhelming. And I will admit, right when you first play the game, it is kind of, it's a little hokey until you get the right power-ups. Because you have to upgrade Spider-Man, and until you kind of tweak a couple of his abilities, in my opinion, he feels a little choppy. That could just be me. But after a couple upgrades you earn, then it's pretty smooth. Let's see what we're jumping in on this one. Well, at least there's one we qualify for working on. Now, these research ones are always something to do with Harry Osborn. Oh boy, when you get this screen, then that tells you that you gotta do the mission. It transitions between day and night. Some missions are at night, some are during the day. I'm really curious that when you get farther in this game, or actually complete the game, if you have the ability to turn day and night.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit.
Alright.
Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked.
Close to the drone and press R1. Okay. How close?
Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
So I gotta basically turn invisible and then jump into it and touch it. Ah, I'm supposed to R1 it. Interesting. Yeah, they always have these oddball challenges. So while I was in that, falling in his little globe area, I should have been hitting R1. There we go. That's an interesting trade-off. You can't really use your web abilities while you're cloaked, but I could think of some missions this could come in handy just to turn on and off.
Sorry, drone,
close.
but your data lives on.
Hey, back here. Dumb drone. Okay, instead of chasing it, it's got to be on a set path, I'm assuming. Come on. And...
better you than me.
There we go. Now these are going to get more and more interesting because you got to kind of just fall into these zones. Without your web abilities, that's a little tough. So it's almost like I got to zip at it, turn invisible, and then hit the button. Ugh, I missed him. Crud. This is going to be an interesting one. Real interesting. Alright, Spider-Man. Let's make it happen. One way or another. And that wasn't it.
Didn't see it coming, did you?
At least I was able to grab that one, but these higher one-ups... maybe I just gotta get higher than them and kind of fall into them, maybe? That might work on the pattern. Where's that one zipped around at? Maybe up there? It's all about the high ground with Spider-Man. There we go. I'm wondering if I can just hop into that. Might be able to do it. Not really. Nope. Dang it. Well, first thing I gotta say is I'm happy I'm not being timed, because I gotta say these, there's so many challenges that are timed in Spider-Man that just become straight up annoying. Even on the normal setting, what would be the good timing for it?
I'm always breaking stuff.
Alright. Now we just squeaked that one out, thankfully. Now the smokestack one's gonna get interesting. Go, Spidey, go. There you go. Oh, I can crawl at least?
Another one bites the dust.
I don't know if that's a power that you lose. Yeah, I'm still waiting on some more votes. What's up, Coola D? Don't worry, we'll be doing some more Sega Classics. Maybe, probably next weekend after you guys get a few more votes in. I figure I'd do a casual modern game for this, this stream. You been able to, try out the new Spider-Man yet? What's your 2 cents on it? Yeah, let's see how long this takes.
Scratch one drone.
Unfortunately, I did not get to hit up White Castle on Valentine's Day. I know that is prime time for them, but, you know, when it comes to a busy White Castle, you know, I'm more of a casual person. I don't want to go when it's swamped over there. White Castle, I'm more of a fan of actually picking up and taking home or eating on the go. I'm not one for actually sitting in and eating there much. Did you get to go hit up White Castle?
Are these armed drones even legal?
Oh, crud, I missed. We missed that one. Yeah, what's going on, buddy? If you want a sneak preview, I don't know if you're ready for Spider-Man yet. I can give you a sneak preview of what you're missing out on at Figured today. This is, I wouldn't judge the game off this mission. This is a pretty lame side mission I'm just working on, because I'm trying to, avoid the campaign so it's not too much of a spoiler.
Stealth Spidey strikes again.
So once I get this lame, side quest out of the way, we'll be in good shape. Oh, man. So what's fun, new, and interesting? You finish off what you were working on? I can't remember what you said you were even working on. Still Red Dead is my guess. Yeah, no, Spider-Man, it's a great exclusive. It's right up there for an exclusive, worthwhile game to get the console for. At least for me. I mean, you gotta be somewhat of a Spider-Man fan. I mean, I'm all Batman, but when the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man's my Batman when you get the Marvel. Like I said, I think I mentioned before, the good thing about this game...
It's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Yeah, Spider-Man talks a hell of a lot too, so if you like listening, this is a game for you. It gets a little annoying sometimes, but thankfully, that mission was at night. Now it's going to go to day, and the day, I kind of can't stand playing this game at night. It's just hard to narrow things down and do some stuff. It's kind of more of a challenge than I care for. But during the day is aces with me. Everything's crystal clear. I only have a PS4 Slim, so this is only 1080p. This ain't even the phony 4K that the PS4 Pro does, and I think it looks pretty dang sharp. I mean, the city's fairly accurate from what I understand, if you know New York that well. But, actually, I haven't gone to the Ghostbuster house. That's on my to-do list in this game still. Getting there. Ah, you can never get enough Doom. It's funny you mentioned that, because I started replaying Doom 2016 myself. A long time ago, I picked up a cheap copy for the PS4. I'll probably stream it for a little bit in the future here. But this is pretty much your layout, guys, and what you can expect in Spider-Man. You got to open up the map like typical games, all these sections, kind of like Skyrim-ish. As you open up an area, you do it by, there's towers that you have to, police towers you got to trigger and fix them. But the thing that I've been working on I need to do are all these suits. It's kind of nice if you like that aesthetic junk. You can put in a good old-fashioned 80s Spider-Man at his best. Or, you know, everybody's favorite Spider-Man from the Tobey Maguire movies. They did a pretty good job on that one for accuracy and funny. I'll throw him on for shits and kicks. What I really need, though, are these gadgets opened I haven't opened yet. And I'm lacking crime tokens. That's what gets pretty annoying, is you got to do all these oddball things, and it's hard to focus on what you want to open. Crime token basically means that I had to diffuse, you know, certain crimes that randomly pop up in the city, and I haven't done enough yet, so we're working on it. So these two gadgets I still ain't got. Skill trees are interesting. I say the first thing to really focus on, I mean, I finished up Innovator first just because it gets really annoying, people with guns in this game, so I immediately do the power-ups that can pull the guns away from the guy, and then you can, once you power it up real high, you can actually take the gun away from him and then smack him with it, so these come in pretty handy. And then Defender was pretty good because it basically boosts your health. You get a lot of health boost options, so I did that one. And Web Slinger, ironically, I mean, you're Spider-Man, you're web slinging. This one I did the least. I mean, as I was trying to build up the guy. And it's just like power-ups for if you web sling, but I don't really swing and kick much when I fight. I pretty much run around, throw web bombs, and beat them up, which you guys will see. That's the main mission we're still stuck on. Kind of like the Batman Arkham Asylum days, they do the bio stuff, which is kind of nice. As you do things in the game, you can read a bio about everybody. like I said, what's really cool about this game is they have, this is like a story that continues on for Spider-Man. It's not like a rehash of stories that we've seen a million times over. And then you got this insane long list of moves you can do. I mean, I don't bother memorizing. And I'm about 70%, but I do have these add-ons also because I got the deluxe set version. And I'm looking forward to getting those add-ons out of the way. But anyway, less gabbing, more playing, right? So let's see what our next BS little mission is. Let's see what this one is. Taskmaster Junk. I'm not a big fan of him. These things are annoying. But you guys will see why in a minute.
Gotta follow that drone.
Yeah. This is annoying. You gotta pretty much stick to this trail that these drones drop. And they're gonna have these specific bubbles that you gotta pop. And if you aren't accurate enough, you will muck up this mission. Crud. Just like that one. And I accidentally did a power-up because if you squeeze two of the triggers in, it does that. And I can't fall too far behind. And you gotta see where that drone went, because there's gonna be more of those globes around. Oop, drop, Spider-Man. You sticky spider.
Hand down.
Yeah. This is probably one of my worst challenges for me. Just staying on path for these drone things and then having to pop all these dumb bubbles. Which I'm not even seeing on the screen anymore. Ah, there's one. You almost got to do these a couple times for me at least, because then you get familiar with the pattern that the drone drops. Come on, Spidey.
That's one high-end spy cam.
And, of course, my favorite thing in games, you're being timed while you're doing this. So that adds to the fun. Oh, come on. There we go. If I do pass this, I'll be lucky if I get the minimum rating, because they prorate you mad heck in this.
10 seconds.
And Spider-Man, you're just adding the heat on with the 10-second ratio here. 2, 1.
Got one.
And it didn't count. I thought I hit that before it went out. Yeah, not a fun of these. Not too fun on these. Good old drone escape. We'll give it the college try. Alright, well, Coolity put in his 2 cents, and he likes the Tobey Maguire trilogy. I don't know what people's deal is with that one.
Gotta follow that drone.
I mean, yeah, they had their cheese points, but if you really compare, the Spider-Man, previous Spider-Man stuff, before that movie series, didn't have a lot of competition, so it wasn't that bad, I think. And we missed again, Spider-Man, you're great.
Yoink.
We're getting there, Spidey. I'm better off as a Batman than a Spider-Man. And I can't, as much as I would like to say it's the controls, it's not. The controls are pretty decent in this one. It's just, as you upgrade, they almost start giving you too many crazy things you can do, and I accidentally trigger them.
Hands down.
So it does offset how I'm controlling Spider-Man a bit. There we go, fall. Don't run out of too much room here, Spider-Man. There we go. We're getting it. I don't even know if I skipped one after that. I might have. We got this one down here that we're missing.
That's one high-end spy cam.
13 seconds?
Gotta hurry.
You're kidding me. Yep, Spider-Man is not fast enough for me on this one. Alright.
Man, I was too slow.
I had my fill of this mission. Yeah, it's a good way to put it, Izzy. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you stopping on. Alright, I'm abandoning this challenge because I just ain't got the patience for this crap right now. This is one of the downsides of the Spider-Man game, in my opinion. Some of these challenges are just way too annoying. Any of the ones that are timed, and especially if they're web-slinging triggers like that, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do them all. I prefer really just the beat-em-up ones. The stealth missions are okay. But any time that you got a time limit to do something, that's not too friendly. At least on normal difficulty. I'm going to take a quick look for, I don't know if I've done all the base missions yet. Yeah, it looks like I have. Those are grayed out. What's something good that has not happened yet? These are annoying as hell and boring, the research ones. Yeah, it's all the good stuff's already grayed out, it's looking like. Well, what's this one? This is the main mission. This looks like a side mission, so let's look at a side mission so then we're not spoiling too much here.
Imagine this. A stray shopping cart dents your car. You take it to the auto body shop, only that shop is a front for a drug lord called Tombstone, and he and Spider-Man have decided to have a power struggle at that precise moment. Sir, tell us the rest.
I start to go in and I see Spider-Man fighting this massive guy with fangs like a shark.
That would be one Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone. Did it seem they were fighting over drug profits or merchandise? I understand there's talk of a new drug that turns its users into zombies.
I don't know what it was about. I got my ass out of there.
Sir, I understand you've been through a lot, but please refrain from using that kind of language. This is a family show.
Sorry. Anyway,
I didn't know ass was that bad.
Soon, the cops and firefighters are there.
Ah, the real heroes. What a relief. I think we can all use a happy ending.
I thought this was a family show.
Sure, get rid of them.
Yeah, you got a good point, Izzy. If you had more of the lock-on like Sonic, I think that would work out better. You are kind of just floating around, and the best thing you can do, from what I can tell, is you got this altitude spider zip line thing you can do, but you can only do it twice per swing. So if you're really trying to get across fast, you know, it gets limiting. And you can also do these moves or whatever. But I guess we might as well talk about the other features of the game. You fill up a focus bar so you can do special moves. And special moves come in pretty handy. I'm a big fan of what's called a web blossom, which basically means you got too many guys bombarding you. You hit both your thumbsticks in, and you pretty much web up everybody within a pretty large radius around you. So it gives you a break away from everybody. This is the side mission. What are we looking at? Oh. Yeah, those mercenaries ain't a big fan of Spider-Man. The city had to hire them. That's what those Halo-looking guys are. Oh, great. These missions. And it's going to be at night, my favorite time. Or maybe dusk. Let's see what it ends up being. I think these missions are, it'll like show you a picture of the city, a snippet, and then you gotta, like, where's Waldo?
Hey, Spider-Man, there's another missing student. Latest MIA is Steve Hopkins. What worries me about him is some guys from Tombstone's gang started dealing in his neighborhood recently. Steve hated that. It's a nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
If he's corrupted, he might take out his anger on them, and he's the one who'd get hurt.
This is the last picture Steve put up before he went silent. I couldn't find anything more recent.
Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side. I think I need to head north.
Alright, Upper West Side. So Spider-Man just generically says Upper West Side, so what, I just throw a marker up here and then see what he says? I mean, these are kind of annoying.
I think this park is on the Upper West Side.
What?
Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
He's a little guy. Wouldn't hurt to fly. I'm not sure he could if he wanted to.
Sounds like these dealers would crush him. And a little guy might burn out quicker. I better hurry. So I'm looking for a park by the water, northwest of ESU.
It's this 20 questions game. Where's the park by water on the Upper West Side? So if you're looking for a park by water, well, I'm guessing I'm going to just throw my thing over there because I'll be by water. I can't really zoom in and see exactly what a park is, so while you're traveling in the generic direction Spider-Man's telling you, he'll just start yelling at you if you're, like, off base. He'll be like, oh, I think it's, you know, you're warm or cold or whatever, hot. Let's make it happen. Yeah, we're getting there. This looks like industrial park fun stuff.
This Steve guy sounds like he's all responsibility but no power. I hope I can get there in time. Tombstone's gang might not be as bulletproof as their boss, but they're almost as deadly.
Okay. Well, I'm by the water. Now I'm just kind of looking for a park. Which I'm not really seeing yet. Is this a park?
There's the park. The photo
Right.
must have been taken around here somewhere.
So now we gotta look around for what, those like greenhouses? That's kind of funny, you can just zip around. People will somewhat interact with you or yell at you. You can high-five random people
I
sometimes.
think that's the spot, over by those trees.
There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Damn, son, you got a death wish? Hey, fellas, let's take college boy to school.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I cure him.
Alright, now we gotta
Those
do our
guys are armed.
takedown
Maybe I
fun.
can take some of them quietly.
It's best to just hit in your thumbstick, then I'll tell you who's safe to take down so you don't
Roaring
get
now.
seen. It's nice you just hit a button to take them down.
Okay, this ain't funny, no. Bobby's down against guns. Stick guns.
See, with all this, then I just usually do my web blossom.
And we're done.
Uh-oh. Shooting at me. That's no good. As it pops up, you'll see the option to hit 2 buttons. That means you can do like a super pretty much there. Those all trigger at different times depending on what skill level you're in. And here's your gun back. Oh man. It's handy all the things Spider-Man can throw. I think a motorcycle thrown at you would have took you out. Or not. These guys are pretty tough.
All clear, Steve. Let's get... Steve! Come on, I just saved you!
Typical Spider-Man.
This is what they call tough love.
Oh, God. What did I do? I always had a problem with those guys, but... tonight I wanted to kill them. In ways I don't even want to think about.
Don't worry, this wasn't your fault.
Hey, what's going on, 2-Bit? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. What's your 2 cents on Spider-Man? You get to play this one yet? Drop in your line if you tried it out yet. Alright, now that we actually charged up, I wonder if I can actually get anything worthwhile here. I can't argue with that one, Izzy. 4, 6. Yeah, crime tokens and base tokens. You know what? I think I gotta progress in the story because I think I've defeated all the bases that are currently open, and I'm still short on base tokens to get gadgets. So I don't know if more are gonna open up, or if I'm supposed to beat bases in a better way to get more points. Yeah, that's what everybody says. It does remind me of Spider-Man on, I had it for the GameCube, but it's still the same one, I believe, back in the day. The PS2 Spider-Man 2. I can't remember if I beat that one. I remember playing a lot of it, though. It was a good game. And I don't know if open up one of these suits, what does it use? This uses base tokens. Yeah, all these crazy suits. This one looks kind of cool. It gives you a temporary invulnerability. But, I'm not seeing anything really worthwhile that I actually can open. I was just randomly opening them. I'm not paying attention to the tokens, realizing that I should have probably saved them for other suits that give you better abilities. But yeah. All these suits are something else. I think this is the 80s Spider-Man, though. And then I think this one is more of like the 90s one. This is what Spider-Man pretty much, I think of Spider-Man, looks this way from the 90s. I will say, though, the PS4 version of them is kind of cool, for specific for the game. The white spider suit, it's different. It's alright. Not too shabby. Okay, we got that side quest done. What else is floating around on these areas? You just kind of got to look. See, I got 4 out of 5 thug crimes, and then 2 out of 5 demon crimes. So, that literally means they're randomly triggered, I believe. So I just got to kind of float around the city and wait to hear on, like, the police CD that a crime's going down. And then go interfere like a typical vigilante does, you know? But it's fine with me as long as it's daylight. I enjoy the old daylight, just swinging through the city. It's nice and casual fun. I was just curious if there's a way I can kind of trigger these crimes that happen a little bit sooner, because it feels like in some areas, because I'm still, yeah, in this area, I kind of hang around and it doesn't seem like anything happens. Oh yeah, the Avengers Tower was actually part of one of the side quests. You had to climb up it or something and then get something off of it. It's pretty cool. That is nice that they incorporate things. The thing that blows my mind is I still haven't seen the Ghostbusters firehouse yet. I don't even know where it is technically on the map. I should probably look that up for fun. But it blows my mind that they didn't really make it officially the whole Ghostbusters thing, because I would think, you know, being Sony, I think Sony would own the property to allow that, but I don't know. It all gets hokey whenever you reference things, so I guess whatever they do is what. Okay, no crimes going down. What's the deal here? Where's the crime at, people? I mean, it seemed like early in the game, like every 2 seconds, it was constantly blabbing. Constantly driving me nuts and blabbing about crime. I'm all about the Ghostbusters, I tell ya. It'll be interesting to see what the third movie's gonna have in store for us all. Maybe we can get a good deal set for that. And I don't know if it is or not, but the other thing I wanted to see, because I'm sure there's a lot of Easter eggs in this game, I mean, it's so big. Why wouldn't there be? I'm curious if that proposal that one guy asked, if it's still in the game. I wonder if they wrote over that one. That was the kind of sad Easter egg. A guy proposed to a girl by, I believe, a movie sign in the game somewhere. And yeah, she wasn't having it. So, this is all we got hanging around for now, I guess. Because crime just ain't happening, apparently. It's quiet as hell because I'm streaming.
Damn, Devil's Breath is gone. I should call MJ and warn her.
This is Mary Jane Watson. Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
What are you up to now, MJ?
Oh man, I gotta keep bailing out his girlfriend that's not even his girlfriend. He's still trying to win this lady over. Yeah, I'm with you, 2-Bit. That Ghostbuster game on the Xbox 360 was great. It's really horrible how they treated the PS3 version. If you ever do a side-by-side on that. I don't know which version you had, but the PS3 version looks terrible compared to Xbox One.
Standish said the demons are looking for something at GCT.
Ah, crap.
But what could they possibly need here? Should probably call Peter and let him know what I'm doing. Actually, scratch that. He'd probably just tell me to go home and chain myself to my laptop. I'll just check things out quick and let him know what I find.
Yeah, these are to break up the action of the game. They make you do these little side things as different characters, and to be honest,
all those Oscorp displays.
Not a fan.
Looks like an Oscorp Tech Expo.
Oscorp's research and development team are hard at work on a radical new form of battery that recharges itself from sound waves. In a few short months, you will be able to buy a phone that will never have to be plugged in.
All right.
Cool.
Oscorp's patented array of intelligent, sensor-equipped munitions has reduced accidental...
Ah, nice. Then you had the better version of the 360. Good deal. Really? I'm supposed to, like, go up to everything and walk through this whole ordeal? How do I trigger something worthwhile?
From paper cuts to gunshot wounds, Oscorp's patented nanotechnology can increase the body's healing rate by 1,000 times. We're not just saving you money, we're saving lives.
Okay.
Oscorp's revolutionary medical evacuation drone, or MED, offers immediate emergency assistance, even in the most hostile areas of the world.
Okay, there's got to be something else, because I don't think it's too exciting to literally trigger all this crap.
Releases specially formulated microbes into the atmosphere, and in turn, leaves our oceans and rivers cleaner than when man first walked the earth.
Mr. Lee.
This will be easier for everyone if you remain calm and do as I say.
Police! Over here! No!
Mayor Osborne's office.
I would like to speak to Mayor Osborne.
Who's calling?
The man he is looking for.
What do you want?
I want you at Grand Central Terminal in 30 minutes. You're by yourself. or there'll be more blood on your hands.
MJ, I'm on my way. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Just hurry.
Going as fast as I can. What are you doing at GCT?
I'll explain later. Listen, Lee's going to release the Devil's Breath.
You gotta get out of there.
He's not gonna do it until Norman Osborn gets here.
Wait, this must have been Lee's plan all along. Make Norman responsible by forcing him to release the Devil's Breath himself.
Sort of makes sense, in a twisted, psychotic way.
Okay, I'm here. Coming into the terminal now. Anything I should be on the lookout for?
I have a family. Everyone just calm down.
Looks like he's got some drones patrolling. Guess he's prepared for you.
Don't worry, I'm in the ventilation system. Can you see a safe exit point?
How the hell am I supposed to see a safe exit point?
Please, don't hurt us.
Southwest corner.
On my way.
Okay, so do I get to be Spider-Man again?
If I get any closer, the drones will spot me.
See that tablet I'm looking at? That controls the drones.
Think you can snag it?
Yes, if you can distract them and not get shot.
I'm ready. Tell me when.
Okay, I'm ready.
Incoming.
Alright, get up, lady.
Okay, move.
They're not gonna take me without a fight.
Wait!
MJ, what are you doing?
Let's all just relax. Listen, I'm a reporter. I have a direct line to Mayor Osborn. I can help make sure he arrives on time.
How?
First, let him go.
李先生，这记者说他知道怎么找到奥斯喷。
遵命。
把他带到这边来，跟其他人分开。李先生马上就到。
Alright. I agree with you, Izzy. The plot lines in video games seem to be way more interesting than actual Hollywood's films. Boy,
They're coming. Jump over the railing.
So why be Spider-Man when you can just have an AI Spider-Man cover your butt? How exciting.
Can't let him see me. Uh-oh.
Drones, get to cover. You still got that tablet?
Yeah.
Better work fast.
Okay, I got this. Come on. Come on.
Now she knows how to steer drones.
I did it.
Good job. Now let's get you out of here.
What about the Devil's Breath?
I'll come back for it.
No. We're partners, remember?
Can we argue later?
If we don't help those people, they could die.
So could you. I can't let that happen.
No. No, I got myself into this. I'm getting myself out.
What do you mean you got yourself into this? I don't like this. There's too many of them.
Then let's start taking them out. Quietly.
Great. I have a lure.
They're still too close. That did it. Grab him.
Get him, Spider-Man. Do something. How about him, Spider-Man?
Take him out.
Nice. How exciting. Why be Spider-Man when you can just be his sidekick? I don't get this.
Do it.
See if you can break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate them.
What group? Oh, Spider-Man, bossing me around.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought something might happen, but not like this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you.
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
From paper cuts to gunshot wounds, Oscorp's
Maybe just
patented
activate that.
nanotechnology can increase the body's heating rate by 1,000.
Wait!
Well, MJ's gone.
See if you can break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate them.
Easier said than done.
Take him out.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought something might happen, but not like this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you.
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
Spider-Man. Take that dude out. Ah, Spider-Man.
是什么鬼？我看到人了。等等，我听到。Wait！
Yeah, she's a big Spider fan of Spider-Man.
You can break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate them.
费斯科的手下已经绝望了，正该这样。谁在那儿？
Do it.
Okay, I didn't realize how far I can summon Spider-Man.
Take him.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought something might happen, but not like this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you.
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
枪只不过是工具，我才是武器。放松吧，等等，没发现。
Now. Take him out.
Faster, Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm not the big sneaking around type like Metal Gear. But we'll see what we can finagle here.
Wait!
Oh, come on. I didn't see that bozo there. It's gonna take forever.
See if you can break up that group.
I'm gonna try and separate them.
Just don't have the patience for this sneaking around.
Take him. Do it.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought something might happen, but not like this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you?
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
Come on, Spider-Man, summon.
Now.
Hilarious. Alright. Oh, crud. Come on, man. Can Spider-Man get him?
Take him
Spider-Man.
out. Do it.
There we go. Yeah, MJ's just making this too much of a hassle for Spider-Man. Alright. That's all clear. Come on, Spider-Man, bag him. Or not. Okay. See, it's kind of hard from the angle to see what Spider-Man can safely do or not. Yeah. And how many of these things does she have in her pocket to throw? Yeah, nobody cares about those. Am I gonna get that one, Spider-Man, or no? Of course not. That'd make too much sense. Okay, pick a side. Yeah, what the heck are these specific spots you gotta be in for Spider-Man? That's the hard part. Because if that guy's screwing around there, he's gonna see me. Coming around this way, there's a lot of guys over there. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to tell that guy. And that guy's watching him, that's probably why I couldn't summon. I'm supposed to send him farther over there? Spider-Man, can't you just come in here and clean house? Go all the way over there. That didn't reach him, come on. Oh, annoying. They're staying at their post pretty good. But I thought if I got them far enough away... What, should I just go up those steps then?
Wait!
Didn't see him. How fun. Let's take a fast-paced action game and then make you play stealthy BS. I love how they give you the option to, like, skip doing those circuit missions, but there's no option to skip these missions. These would be the missions I would want to skip.
Do it.
MJ, did you know Lee would be here?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought something might happen, but not like this.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were partners.
Hey, partners trust each other, Peter.
What do you mean? I trust you?
Yeah, when I'm sitting at home behind a laptop.
Oh, come on.
Can we please get back to saving the city here?
Right, get over here, bozo. He's not really walking any closer to where you want him to be. Come on, Spider-Man. It's almost like you gotta lead everybody into this stupid cube thing somehow. Get him to close. I'm with you, Izzy. This is a headache. Okay.
Take him out.
Well, somehow that guy wasn't a good enough spot. It just magically let it happen. Alright. Thanks. Okay, he should be taken out. I don't think anybody's watching him. Oh, that guy's watching him. This guy's staring at a wall. Do him next.
Take him out.
Okay. Well, we did get that guy finally out of there. So... where do you want to take that guy to? It's like he won't care. I don't know if I can just keep on tagging him to come out a little bit farther to get him over here. I'm just not seeing it, you know? Yeah, he don't care. Those dumb chirps. Well, maybe I should be taking out guys on this side. That's where I'm trying to figure out what's the whole order of operations here. 'Cause you know there's a guy over here. But it's like you gotta highlight them. Hey, where's the guy that was over there? Oh, there's a guy up there. I got two staring at each other here. So how are you gonna bring one bozo away? Spider-Man, get him. Okay. Spider-Man, get him next. Let's go.
Take him.
Okay, we're getting some kind of progress here. Some kind of progress.
Do it.
See, there, he was fine. It's almost like you just gotta somehow get these guys in a position of safe for Spider-Man to bag. And they just light up, you know?
Take him out. Now.
Okay. Spider-Man's just bagging and tagging now. Yeah, it seems like you gotta be close up, but some of these guys seem pretty far away, Izzy. It almost seems like look at how far away that guy is. He just came out of nowhere. Good thing I noticed him. How many more of these guys are there? Alright, close enough.
Gotta get past him.
I'm ready.
无人机还戒备着吗？
控制机在手上，不过我们也会找到。
如果他逃掉了 ，Start the timer.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Now's your chance.
My chance for what?
Keep him busy. I'll take care of the devil's breath.
You know what you're doing?
No. That's never stopped me before.
Oh, great. I get to screw with this.
Okay, what do you see?
I see 4... Oh, okay. Looks like the blue is connected to the battery, and yellow to a fan. Red one has a little exclamation mark.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first. Trace the wires to the other end and unplug them from there.
Okay, unplug the wires from the battery.
Okay. Well, what do I hit to unplug, lady?
Disconnect the battery wires. What a mess.
Okay, I can rotate this. Nothing's really lighting up for me to do anything with it. Yeah, about that disconnecting battery wires here. Izzy, this is not a fair way to judge this game. I've been putting some pretty craptacular missions on for this stream. Trust me, it was fun until I got to these kind of bogus side missions. But I would say it's not a $60 game. If you could find this game for around $30, it's well worth it. But I gotta say, I don't get it. Okay, I'm rotating. I'm guessing I should be rotating to a point to Oh, it's a time limit on top of it. Well, nothing kind of really showed or lit up or anything. Good guidance in this game. Oh, I guess we should shake and move here.
Okay, what do you see?
Oh, okay. Looks like the blue is connected to the battery, and yellow to a fan. Red one has a little exclamation mark.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first. Trace the wires to the other end and unplug them from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Unplug the wires from the battery.
Isn't this the other end?
No!
Whoops.
What a mess.
Ah, good way to put it. Okay, at least I found what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Looks like the blue is connected to the battery, and yellow to a fan. Red one has a little exclamation mark.
Okay, you'll want to detach the wires from the battery first. Trace the wires to the other end and unplug them from there.
Okay, unplug the wires from the battery.
Yeah, so that's... not that one. Alright, we'll do the far end next time. Far end.
Okay, what do you see?
I see 4 wire. Oh, okay. Looks like the blue is... Okay, hold up.
Oh, come on. So I'm guessing it's those two in the middle? The one lit up, huh? Interesting.
Okay, what do you see?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought there were 2 for the battery, but I guess we'll just do the one and see what she says.
Okay, what do you see?
Oh, okay. Okay, pull the first wire.
Now the second one.
What's the second one? Okay.
The other battery wire.
Looks like it's that one.
No.
Oh, is the far one it looked like. Weird. Yeah, they really mangled that. Now how those things lead.
Okay, what do you see?
I see 4. Oh, okay. Looks like... Okay. Pull the first wire.
Now the second one.
What? The timer just changed to 30 seconds.
It's a collapsing circuit.
What comes next? The fan?
Yes, then the last wire. But you have to hurry.
Okay, now we know the fan is that one. Eventually we'll get this figured out. Yeah, I'm not one for defusing bombs. Do not make me a candidate for that.
Okay, what do you see?
Oh,
Alright, so,
okay.
what was it?
Looks like the blue...
It was this one.
Pull the first wire.
Now the second one.
On that one.
The timer just changed to 30 seconds.
It's a collapsing circuit.
What comes next? The fan?
Yes, then the last wire.
Okay, now the red one. Got it.
You did it. Wow.
Yeah. Now let's get these people out of here. I could use a little Spidey help. You ready?
Holy hell,
Right.
I'm Spider-Man.
I'll clear a path.
Try to do it quietly.
Will do.
I gotta be quiet.
Nap time. Gotta be careful or the hostages will get hurt.
Yeah, these damn hostages. You just can't let them get hurt. Hostages always make things so much more complicated. Alright. I used to feel like I got a little bit more control on
Sleep it off.
Spider-Man.
Why is Lee so hell-bent on terrorizing New York?
Uh-oh. Somewhere high, Spider-Man. Where the hell are those poles at I was on? Yeah, I can get troublesome.
Literally didn't see that Fisk never would have taken hostages like this. He was right. I'm starting to miss him. Just need to take out a few more. Then it'll be safe for you to move.
Hurry.
I lucked out on that. How many more guys are there?
Sweet dreams. Okay, MJ, time to go.
Copy that.
Everyone, follow me!
Oh yeah. Great.
MJ, did you make it out?
Oh man, not this guy.
Everyone's safe.
Good job.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah?
When you're done in there, we should talk.
Yeah, we should.
But first, find him and kick his ass.
Feel bad for anyone who's on the wrong side of MJ. Wonder what's up. Okay, guys, trivia time. Did you know Grand Central has the largest basement in New York City? Crazy, right? You could fit half the Brooklyn Bridge down there. Ha! I agree. They sure don't make them like they used to. That's old school New York gumption for you. Anyway,
these damn rocket guys get pretty annoying, so I try to get them out of the way quick.
From destroying the city. Time to wrap this up.
Whoa. That got messy.
His escape plan is to use the train. Can't let him get away. The train platform is open. That must
Yeah,
be
they're
where
pretty
he is.
accurate, those rockets far away. Oof. Uh-oh. Spidey down. The good thing is you can keep on cashing in your focus for more health. That's what saves me when I screw up on those rockets. Yeah, those rockets are pretty much your greatest threat in most of these beat-em-up situations.
Train moving. Lee's getting away.
Nice.
Finally.
Sorry I'm late. It's kind of my thing.
Great. Good start, Spider-Man. There you go.
Why are you doing this?
Paying off an old debt.
Great. Guy's got some serious mojo.
Better keep my distance for now. That didn't work. Better wait for an opening.
Where's this opening?
Gotta move fast before he recovers. Looks like he's getting tired.
That doesn't seem that tired to me, Spider-Man. Uh-oh.
Gotta wait for an opening.
Yeah. How's this train still operating with whatever this guy's flagging out?
You're sick. Let me help you, Martin.
Spider-Man's going down. Uh-oh. How many more hits is Yo-Yo gonna take? Why does he not want to hurt him?
Not anymore.
Spider-Man's going down. Oh, that looks comfy.
No brakes? No problem.
Oh man, I'm not wearing the Tobey Maguire suit. What am I gonna do? Come on, Toby. How classic is that?
That totally worked last time. Yuri, they still doing construction on 42nd and 1st?
Street's closed for another month. Why?
Ah, creative. That'll work.
Next stop, prison.
So I finally bagged this bozo, the head of the demons. It's interesting how it evolves from Kingpin's men to, you know, this demon gang. It's got a different taste and flavor of evolution in the game. I don't know how they're going to contain that dude.
Get that cargo back to the lab. Let's move!
This is Mary Jane Watson. Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hey, it's me. Let me know when you want to talk. Texting isn't talking? No, not that kind of over!
And Spider-Man can text.
Please say no, please say no. Huh. Okay. And not okay. What is there to figure out?
Yeah, really. Get over it, lady.
Oh, you think? Great.
Alright, you done huffing and puffing about your girlfriend, Spider-Man?
You did it. Lee's off to the raft. The Devil's Breath is safe with Sable. How do you feel?
How do I feel? How much time do you have?
Not much. Heroics for you means paperwork for me. But I just wanted to say, good job.
Thanks, Yuri. I kinda needed that.
Well, you got your
All
cop
this time
girlfriend.
with Lee, I've been ignoring the city. Time to get back to being a friendly neighborhood Spidey.
Great. Now it's blatantly telling me to explore the city to upgrade Spider-Man. And I don't know if I got enough skills yet. Skill points, that's just one. I don't even think there's a skill left that I have that only takes one. Well, you gotta stock up on those. These damn gadgets, I need more tokens I don't have. How annoying is that? At least we opened up the bio of some more people. That's always interesting. Alright. Well, I don't know what popped up on the map. Anything worthwhile? It said side mission. Those are always something else. I was looking more for a quick action one, but it looks like all these bases have been done, and man, do I need some base tokens. Well, that's the side mission right there. Not far away. It's alright. Nothing too shabby. And really, the area that I'm in, Oh, it's done with thug crimes and demon crimes. Oh, this area. Where's the one that I'm actually lacking in the crimes? Because I need those crime tokens or whatever. Here, this is the area that I'm lacking. So I'm just going to... we'll do a nice fast travel. Yeah, I noticed they're doing that off the anime too, Izzy. It's pretty interesting stuff. Really, all I'm trying to find is, you know, the old random battle stuff. Or random crimes to pop up somewhere. I don't know if there's a faster way to trigger them or not, but... Oh boy,
Folks,
here
the
we go.
mastermind of the City Hall bombing has finally been brought to justice, and shockingly, it's philanthropist Martin Lee. Now, I'll discuss in a moment what kind of twisted Jekyll and Hyde mentality it takes to lead such a double life. But first, a word of caution to everyone celebrating. Yes, it's good that he's in jail, but look at all the things we didn't know. How long was he a suspect without anyone telling us? How long did he have a deadly biological weapon that could kill us all? Shouldn't we have been told? Evacuated the city? It's not an accident that we weren't given the information we need to protect ourselves and our families. Someone made that decision. Was it the police? The mayor? I know one guilty party for sure, and his initials are Spider-Man.
His initials are Spider-Man? Wouldn't it be SM? Alright. Come on, let's have some thug crimes run rampant. Am I still in the area? Here we go. Finally. I'm gonna highlight it. Let's take on a thug crime. We need some tokens.
To live in fear and pain.
Sometime. That's kind of hard to tell. Which is good guys and bad guys sometimes. Yeah, that gave us some crime tokens. How about some more? Yeah.
Okay.
You hit that one on the head,
Things are
Izzy.
sort of
That's
under
basically
control.
good old Rush.
Maybe I should put in some Peter Parker time at the lab.
Well, I still got one more thug crime I need to do and two more demon crimes. Are demon crimes still gonna happen even though I took down...
Control. Requesting status update from Monk Park. Outpost is under siege by demons.
Well, I guess they woke up. The cool thing about Spider-Man is he will elegantly land and handle any kind of screwy setup you do.
Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
如果我们干掉蜘蛛侠，就能粉碎这座城市的士气。
Uh-oh. Where's my spider bomb? Oh, that's it. I want to try out this power-up that never worked before. There we go. Throw it back at him.
A look of appreciation on the Sable guys is all the reward I need. Or is that constipation?
Alright. Now we should do any more crimes popping up immediately, because that came in handy. We knocked out 2 quick. Come on, Spider-Man, stir up the crime. Where's all the crime? Looks like it might be going the wrong direction.
Attention agents, this is Control. What's our status in Lincoln?
There we go. More crime.
If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
Now, where would I be without the web bomb, I tell you. Done and done. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
Okay, now I'm just showing off. I'm sure you do, tough
barely
stuff.
pulled that one off. I was a little
Sable's
sloppy.
struggling to hold their own against the demons. Bad sign.
Control, we're gonna need assistance with detainees. Over.
Alright, we're getting there. Now we got 5 out of 5 demon crimes, and we just need 1 more thug crime. Bring on the thug crime. Where's the thugs? Oops, right behind me. Turn around, Spider-Man. Ah, classic. We can do an old...
Those lunatics will kill someone driving like that.
Don't make us use force! He's on the roof!
Young man, I will pull this car over right now.
Action packed.
This fight's going viral.
Yeah, these big guys are the worst. They are an immediate web bomb need, man. Uh-oh. Yep. That's how we handle those fellas.
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
Done and done. I think we might have got enough tokens. Okay, now we're finally solid there, so let's see. Out of that, I might be able to open up a new gadget. Finally, whatever this thing's all about. Got it. It's just some concussive blast stuff. And now this one uses base tokens and challenge tokens. Now I know there's enough challenge tokens out there, but I'm missing a base token somewhere. Yeah, I just don't get exactly where all those base tokens are. It's nice how he runs up buildings, though.
Now, reports are coming in that Martin Lee, along with exhibiting freakish abilities like those of you-know-who, has lately seemed to display almost a split personality. This is hogwash and a clear attempt to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile, then suddenly he's Mr. Negative, blowing up, wait a minute, Mr. Negative. That's gold, Jared. Gold, trademark it, stat. As I was saying, folks, Martin Lee's evil side, or as everyone is now calling him, Mr. Negative, has been revealed as the culprit for the City Hall bombing.
It's always good to hear from good old JJ. Well, you know what? That's pretty much the flavor of it. As I said, you know, if you're a big Spider-Man fan and you paid the initial launch fee of entry to play the game, you probably weren't disappointed. For myself, I mean, I'm a Spider-Man fan generally, not a big one, but the game itself is pretty solid and fun. I'd have to say, it's worth to me waiting like I did because it's been out for a while. So anything around the $40-$30 range, you're definitely getting your money's worth out of this one. There is a deluxe version that costs a little bit more, maybe if that one got heavily discounted. Unfortunately, I think the deluxe version is DLC only, though. Yeah, I mean digital only. So, pick your poison. If you want the game physically, you're only going to get the main story. And if you want everything, that's how they're roping you into download only in this world. But, yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I put a dent in my campaign here. I'm kind of spideyed out after all that nonsense with Metal Gear with MJ. But all in all, it's a pretty solid game. Pretty fun stream. Yep, and I'm on my way out too, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. So, other than that, you guys have a good night, and I'm going to do the same. Be sure to pop in your votes for next week, and we'll go back to our Sega Genesis realm. Till then, I'll talk to you guys next time.